humanity? What would their powers be?
Being fat and have blubber. Fuck, I don't know. It'd be similar.
At least I put some thought in the mind, God!
At least they're all aquatic mammals. That... But whatever, we have Shota and it's badass. Anyway. Moving on to the final piece of discussion. And it's brought to us by our second 2-week winner, DKRE. And he asks, what Kamen Rider adaptations would we like to see?
What I would like to see seen in America would be O's, for sure. Double. Love Double. Even though it's older, Thighs. Kabuto. Blade. And for comedic, Den. Though I have an idea that there's this thing. If they bring over, I wouldn't mind seeing Agito brought over here. But if they do, I can imagine them telling him to do little hand signs to summon the belt. Then he would say this phrase, and you will never forget it once you hear it. Let's go, Agito! And then he pushes the two sides of the button and he turns into Agito. Now I know that sounds retarded. But look what they've done to Samurai. I think I can get away with being a little retarded right now. I think if they're listening to this, they're going to take that idea and they're going to claim it as their own. Why? I'm paranoid like that.
As for me, yeah, I don't know. Like, I would love to see Double become have an American adaptation. It would be good to see O's, but the problem is, like, the combo names are associated with some of the Japanese names for the animals, and it'd be really hard to translate that to English. And for like,
they find a way. They always find a way. I mean, look what they did to. Look what they did to Samurai. I'm gonna keep bringing this up because you know what they're capable of.
But one series that I really want to see brought over, but then again I don't, because they would like fuck it up, is Kiva.
Edward Collins as Kiva!
No! No!
I just made your worst nightmares come true, and every fangirl who's listening to us, if there are any, has just shit their pants.
I'm gonna fucking dream about Kamen Rider Edward Cullen tonight, you bad. I would love to see Kiva brought over because, like I said, I love Kiva, and it'd be interesting because it revolves around vampire-esque monsters, and I just have to say the Fangires are some of the best designed monsters I've seen in Kamen Rider, but that's a biased opinion.
But no, they are really good. The thing that scares me about them is they'll revert to their human faces in the glass.
Oh yeah.
That's creepy as hell, man, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's like the greatest thing ever, but it's also the most creepy. So you have a feel that this is gonna fucking give you nightmares if you look at their faces directly.
Now, I would love to see it because it would be an awesome concept to work with, but I don't want to see it because they would try to gear it towards children and make it lighthearted when it's not a lighthearted series. There are lighthearted moments, don't get me wrong, but it would be great if they like geared it towards older, maybe even like teens, like young teens. That way there would be more seriousness and it'd be reliable to the source material.
Yeah, but like you said, if Haim Saban got his hands on it, and don't get me wrong, he's good at what he does. He's given us some good series, but he's also given us some bad series, but whatever, you can't really blame him for everything. I think he would gear it towards children, because children are the audience who watch his shows.
Yeah.
So I don't think that would be a great idea to bring over. Basically, I'm saying what you just said.
But yeah, I think like the best candidate would be Double, and like for something like very lighthearted, Deno. But yeah, that's all we had to say, and that's the last of our little discussion topic. Probably went on for a while, but oh well, we had a lot to talk about. And now,
It's gonna be like a 76-part show.
no, that's not possible. Zeromaster's not here.
Zero, if you're listening, I don't care.
We still love you, Zero. Sorta. But moving on to the superhero time portion of the show, where we're going to talk about Kamen Rider O's 45 and Gokaiju 24. Let's talk about Gokaiju first, because we can get through that really fast.
To Gokai 24, what can I say? Filler. Next.
Yeah, it was just a filler. It wasn't even a very good filler. It wasn't funny, it wasn't charming. It was cool to see, like, Mega Ranger and some of the other stuff, but not really much.
I think that was probably their worst series right now.
Yeah.
That's really hard to say. That's really hard to say for me, because I don't like saying that, especially about such a good series.
But, like, I've noticed, like, the last couple episodes really weren't up to par of what we've seen. Like, the Go-Go 5 episode,
Yeah.
the
Feels like they were kind of half-assing it.
Yeah.
Again, that's really hard for me to say, because I really love this show.
Hopefully, next episode will be great, because it's the Hurricane Gear episode.
Ah, yeah, I can't wait for that one.
And on to the main part, Kamen Rider O's 45.
Epic! Epic in a can. Epic in a Taka can.
How do we start this? I think I'm going to take your cue from last week's episode. Mizul's dead!
She is! They're dropping like flies. She really bought it in this episode. Good lord!
But you have to give it to her. She wasn't going down without a fight. She was really giving it to Birth and O's, no pun intended, but...
How can you hit water?
Exactly! It just shows like how strong and how scary a complete greed can be. Because we've seen how strong they are with Kazari, but you never...
Yeah, he had tentacle rape, man. How scary is that?
But there wasn't any real fear because he wasn't going after any citizens, while Mizul was kidnapping mothers and their daughters and basically sucking the life force for her own greed.
I don't really know why she did that. Maybe you can shed some light on that.
Well, like, you've noticed how she's sort of played like a mother role to Gamel throughout the series, right?
Yeah, and then she kind of turned to like more than that, which is kind of weird for me at some certain points because it didn't really fit what she was going. But yeah, I have noticed throughout the series she has been acting like that.
But maybe that's like her desire, like having like that
Be a mother?
to be like a parental figure, and like sucking the life essence of, like, I think she wants like being a parental figure and having a relationship like a mother has with her child, specifically like her daughter, and stealing all those people and like sucking their life energy. I guess it's like a way for her to like
Satisfy her desire.
Yeah.
Good theory. Really good theory.
Oh man, this was a really good episode.
Yeah, because we're down to actually 4 greens. No, 5 greens if you count Yakamaki and AG.
The beginning of the episode was really like slapsticky. It was like some kind of like Bugs Bunny stuff that you would see. But oddly enough, it worked.
Yeah, it really did work. So I guess what else can we say? Can we say what's gonna happen next week?
Well,
Yes, we can.
I want to talk about a little bit something at the end with after AG destroys Mizzle's core metal when Gamel shows up. That was actually a sad scene.
That was. I could feel for Gamel. He lost someone he loved. I mean, good lord.
And
If that happened to me, I wouldn't be able to hold it in. God, He's gonna go on a murdering rampage.
And it like brings up another theory. Could like being with Mizul be Gamel's desire?
Everything, yeah. Oh my God! You just that was awesome.
Just I can't wait for episode 46 because not only do we see AG fight Ankh, fucking Tate's back.
That, and we see AG become Agreed and Ankh's true form.
Oh my god, I can't wait for that. I can't believe the series is almost over.
I know. I am so sad that this is gonna end, but everything has to end eventually.
Unfortunately.
I don't want it to, but everything has to fucking end.
Fuck, now I'm depressed.
You can't be depressed! We're in a podcast!
But